style with swagger, because it doesn't matter how, you know, it doesn't matter how stylish you are. If you rude, don't nobody want to be around you. Right. And conversely, if you are mannerable and confident, but you do not know how to dress appropriately for the occasion, you will not even gain entry into the game.
That's right. That's right.
And so I truly believe that swagger is a tertiary agreement. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to read just a brief excerpt from the intro of the book, and then I'm going to go a little bit more in depth with some personal stories, because that's always cool, some personal stories to really reinforce the philosophy. You know, I like stories. Jesus liked teaching the story, so we're gonna do it like that. And then we're gonna open it up to some questions. So throughout this, if you have a question, I know how I am when somebody's talking to me and I get a question. I try to think I'm gonna remember it. I don't. So if you have a question, you know, pick out your smartphone or a piece of paper, jot it down, please, because I definitely want to get to some of your questions at the end. And, you know, if you have a question that you don't want to stand up and ask, that's cool too. We can pass it to somebody else. But I want to get to those. So, you know, no question is a dumb question. I want to get to all. That sound cool with y'all?
Yep.
Okay. All right. How did I? Got from Atlanta, Georgia, moved to New York without knowing a soul in the entertainment industry, and become the personal assistant to one of the biggest moguls in hip-hop history, Sean Diddy Coleman, under 2 years. And then I was able to transform that opportunity, brand myself, and become one of the players in the industry. But don't get it twisted. It wasn't easy. But of course, nothing worth having is easy. Understand when they say you can make it in New York that you can make it anywhere. Now, this was my first time living outside of the South, so I had to figure out how to maneuver fast and how to grow up even faster. I can attribute a lot of my success to 3 factors God gave me: manners, confidence, and style. I honestly believe that we are living in the golden age of disrespect.
Yes.
A time when common courtesies such as speaking to folks, smiling, and saying please and thank you are perceived as making men look soft and women look vulnerable. We rush past one another and think any sign of kindness is misconstrued as weakness.
Yes, yes.
Somehow looking hard is in. But that's not me. Now, manners were essential in my upbringing. I'm a Southerner. In my neck of the woods, you're trained to speak to everyone. I wouldn't dare walk down the street without speaking to one of my neighbors. And now, doing these things was like breathing to me. So when I did move to New York, I continued to be myself and utilize the manners that my parents and ancestors had instilled in me. Now, admittedly, some people did look at me as if I was a visitor from Mars. But most of it was refreshing, and I was able to meet a lot of influential people, and a lot of doors were open simply because